Okay, apologies about that. No, we do not want to expand it to other expansions. So what I did do offline is I did a whole lot of herbalism. As you can see, I'm 284. I'm just going to max out 300 here, grabbing blindweed. And I got about 3 levels in the process. I think I was 31 when I started. So a couple instances for this Druid, and I will be able to then solo the vanilla raids as well. Probably go in there when I'm a little bit over 40 since I'm not a tank. Although I guess I can just spec tank, it really doesn't matter. But also my my heirlooms are not skilled. So they are level 29 even though I'm 35 at this point. Which I don't know, would probably not be great for stats and gear and things like that. So I'm going to just continue to grind here. What is this? 286, and it's green. What gets me to 300? It's not blindweed. Fellwood, Swamp of Sorrows, according to the guide. I can go to Fellwood. Fellwood's not bad. Let's see what this is over here. I did want to grab some Fade Leaf while I was down here. Here's some. The tricky thing about Fade Leaf, especially in this zone, is maybe I'm just blind, or maybe it blends in extremely well and I have no freaking idea where it is 3/4 of the time. I'm kind of like mousing over to find it. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, so, oh, there it is. So, as you can see, not the easiest thing to find. But Fade Leaf, I mean, maybe because it's not the easiest thing to find, sells extremely well. I think it says 49 gold a piece on my TSM add-on, but it was up for 55 gold a piece before, and it did sell. As you can see, I have 3,000 gold, and I have a mailbox full of gold as well. So we'll see how much I got from that, and this is just from leveling. Herbalism, I didn't do anything else where I would have gained gold. Achievements, I have these all already, so this is nothing new. Khadgar's Whisker. A lot of the herbs do sell very well. So, for example, Blindweed's 17 gold apiece, Grom's Blood's 19 gold apiece, King's Blood's 18, Khadgar Whisper 23. So these herbs, if you just spend some time herbing these vanilla herbs, I mean, you're gonna make tons and tons of gold if you sell them. And if you need them for things, then obviously you don't need to spend that gold on them. So, win's a win, right? I'm just gonna see if I can get any more Fade Leaf down here. I only got 6. I know this zone is just full of it. King's Blood. Maybe it's up here? Where did I get the Fade Leaf? Yeah, it was all up there. Let me go back up. So this is the Gather Mate add-on that shows like what you've collected where. Like obviously here's all the blindweed around the world boss, the old world boss there, and then up here I got a whole bunch of Fade Leaf before. So again, Fade Leaf, very difficult to find. And maybe if I turned my textures a certain way, it wouldn't be so bad. I don't know what settings to kind of tweak for that though. Khadgar Whisker, Fade Leaf's over here. Because it kind of just blends right in with everything. And I don't think that you have a problem with that when it comes to like other expansions. And their herbs, I think that they're all pretty well defined. They don't really put green on green like this is, at least not that I remember. So I'm not going to waste too much time kind of worrying about that. So usually I just kind of like toggle my mouse around a little bit to see like what lights up. It's a good area too because none of the where is it? Oh, it's like right under here. Can I get a bit between swings from the owl? Sometimes if you're fast enough, you can get it between like his auto attacks, so like, just like that, and then you can just fly off. And the unfortunate thing is I only got one. One Fade Leaf. I mean, I guess it's 45 gold a pop, 55 gold a pop, whatever it ends up being. It's nice when you get like 3, 4. Alright, there it is, 3. Alright, let's hearth back.
I can't use that item yet.
We have our hearth set at Org, and the guide is saying that you can get to level 300 easily in Felwood, so right next to Orgrimmar pretty much. Well, closer to Orgrimmar at least. So let's check the mail, and as you can see, lots and lots of things sold, so let's see how much money we get. We are at 3,280 gold. And there we go, up to almost 8,000. So we made 4,600 gold on that. And I can just go sell all these. I mean, they'll all sell fairly easily. Let's check my spec page to see where I want to go here. Stampeding Roar. Anything for movement speed is always good. So we'll move that down to the bars. Go Shift R. Okay. Alright, and I'm just going to fly up towards Felwood. I guess I could have taken the Hydro Portal. I don't know how much faster that would have gotten me there, though. And the main reason I'm doing these vanilla dungeons, I'll show you right here, is this group finder and classic, and then you get the satchel, and you will only get the satchel for the classes that you're playing. So all you would need to get these 2 cloaks, and these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leather pieces, and then obviously I'll need to do it for plate, for cloth, and for mail as well, and that's only for classic, and then it goes through Burning Crusade, Wrath, Cataclysm, and Mist of Pandaria. So I already have a couple from Mist of Pandaria from doing the time walking this week. There's 3 more to get there for me as well. So I'm just trying to kind of multitask that while I level and get the transmogs that are available. Oh, Gar is up. Can I kill him? 400k. Oh no, I don't have enough health to do that. He drops a lot of good patterns and stuff. And he's probably only up because I'm in time walking, if I had to guess. I'm sure people would kill him otherwise. Or I'm in Chromie time, rather. So here's Cinderbloom. This is a Cataclysm herb. Let's see. Oh, I'm just going to pick one so I can see how much it sells for without going back to the auction house. Alright, here we go. Alright. Cinderbloom looks like it sells for 12 gold a piece, so it's not that great. Not when I can get Fade Leaf for 49 gold a piece. But, again, it's something I'll need, so I might as well grab some. And I know Volatile Life usually sells pretty well, 10 gold a piece. So once you start adding that up, it's decent. It's decent to come farm out here too. especially if you turn off crummy time. My favorite part to farm for Cataclysm though is down in Oldham. There's a pretty good route where you get tons and tons of, I think it's called Whiproot, and you can use that for alchemy and for inscription, stuff like that, to level it up. Here's some Stormvine, you got a different herb. Let's see what that sells for, 12 gold a piece for that. So, nothing too crazy with that. The Cataclysm herbs from the looks of it. Oh, I could have probably just teleported to Moonglade and then flown down. I always forget about that. It should have teleported me like right here and I could just flown down, but that's okay. We are here now, so Golden Sansam, Dreamfoil, these should level me up to 300. There's some Grom's Blood. Yeah, here it's an orange. Any Infernal, what is that? Oh, that's a Battle Pet. Not gonna bother with that. Golden Sansam, Grom's Blood. And these herbs all do sell fairly well. So it's good to, if we're gonna sell them, it's good to just collect as many as we can for now. I'm not gonna bother that, because I'll fight that guy. Where are we at here? Oh, right here. 291. There's a rare up. I guess I can kill him for... It'll probably give me a level. There we go. 37. So what do I want over here in this tree now? Balanced Druid. I could get Whirling Stars. It's probably a good one to get. And I think that's a passive? Yeah, sure is. Okay. So, continue on here, get the last couple levels. Grom's Blood is green now. Oh, still got a level from it, so that's good. Oh, there's another rare. I guess we'll take the XP while we can get it.
I need to target something first.
Grom's Blood. What do we got over here? Trying not to fight all these mobs. Alright, Golden Sansam is still yellow. I think the wolves might be too fast in their autos for me to get that. I don't want to kill it, so I'm just gonna come over here, grab some Grom's Blood. Dreamfoil, here we go. Orange, that's perfect. That's what we need. Dreamfoil, 296. I guess I can go to Winterspring and get like Ice Cap or something. I don't know if that still would level me all the way or not, but I only need 4 more, so we can just ride around, find some Dreamfoil, and pick this other stuff that's kind of green and yellow. Grom's Blood, what do we got over here? I want to say Golden Sansam's like one of those weird herbs. Is there another one there? Did I miss something? Oh no, there's a Grom's Blood. I want to say it's one of those weird herbs that might go into like Burning Crusade, where you need it for a couple skill ups like early on in like Burning Crusade Alchemy. For some reason I remember that. Maybe they've changed that since then. 298. So these 3 here should get me pretty close to 300, if not 300. Alright, Golden Sandsam's also green now, so maybe not. What do we got? Grom's Blood, Golden Sandsam, Grom's Blood. All the same stuff. 299. 300, hopefully? Nope. There's a rare here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Huh, I don't want to fight all that stuff. It's too much. I don't have the gear to kill things quickly enough at this point. 7 gold for Dreamfoil. Unfortunate that they're so cheap, but I'll probably end up using them for something or another. There we go, 300. The reason it didn't pop up here is we have already earned that on my Paladin, so it's not a new achievement, unfortunately. But since that's done, let's go back to Orgrimmar. While I'm still in queue, this is brutal. 21 minutes in queue for a classic dungeon. But at this point, I think I could just go to Burning Crusade. And level it there, can I? I imagine I could. You'll only need 75. Wild Steel Blooms in here. That sells for a decent amount, I think. 20 gold a piece. Bruised Weed. I think that also sells pretty well. Where's Orgrimmar? Over this way. So I think, unfortunately, if I change Chromie time so that I gain XP in Burning Crusade, I'm gonna lose my Q. So I guess I'm just gonna try to go to Burning Crusade without doing that. I don't want to lose my Q, and then I won't gain XP from... Ooh, 400 gold for Swift Distal. Let me take that. I won't gain XP anymore, though, from... I can go to Jade Forest, Crystal Song at this point. I can go to Valdrakken, Oribos. Where the hell is Shathra? Shatrath has got to be down here, I think. Or I guess I could technically talk to the mage and go to the Dark Portal, but I don't.
May your blades never die.
I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go straight to the city because the path is in either Blade's Edge Mountains, or Nagrand, or Terracar Forest. So I'm gonna probably go over to Nagrand after I learn herbalism, and I think you have to go to the Scryer's tier for this. So I'm going to come up here to learn herbalism and skinning. I did not finish skinning, by the way. My skinning's at like 100 something. You can check. Oops. It's at 161. So I will have to go over to wetlands to finish that out. I just didn't get there earlier when I was herbing around. I wanted to make a whole lot of gold. Oh, I did find a chest earlier for the black velvet robes. I should see what those go for. I can go down here to the auction house. I believe.
Anaria Shola.
Alliance Horde. Okay.
State your business.
All right. So what do we got here? 20,000. I'm gonna check Undermine Exchange just to see what this is. Oh, it's under maintenance. Bummer. I'll just put it up for 15k and see if someone tries to flip it. That would be awesome if that sells. 15k. Alright. So, where am I going here? I'm going back over towards Nagrand. You can actually level all the way up to 75 in any of these zones. I recommend switching to Netherstorm or Shadowrun Valley around 50 to 55. You'll start getting skills a lot less frequency from Fellwood and Dreaming Glory. Netherbloom and Netherstorm, Nightmare Vine and Shadow Moon Valley will be orange until 75. Alright, so it seems like you do Nagrand or Blades Edge Mountains until about 50, and then you swap over to one of those, what used to be higher level zones. And what's the path here? Is it just like the edge of the zone? It's kind of like the same as the mining path, basically. $37. How is he 37? Because I'm in Chromie time for Cataclysm, does it also count the other expansions? That would be kind of cool. I thought you'd have to switch to them. Let's see if I get XP from this. I'll tell right away. And I do. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so we can just keep herbing around and getting as much XP as possible while we wait in our queue for our very slow queue for our classic dungeon. What's Velvet sell for? 22 gold. So I think you get them like back in here and then back around and up through here. There's no way I'm getting that. Oh, I can actually pick up Manifest already? Amethyst and Sulfur 28, Dream Glory's 17. If I remember correctly, there's a very easy way to farm herbs in this expansion by killing an elite and then herbing it afterwards. I don't know if they've changed that or not, but I very clearly remember doing that in, where is it, Sketis, like up in here. Like these big tree elites, you kill them and then you herb them afterwards. Alright, level 38. Can't go a road down yet, so work our way towards Typhoon. We'll get Renewal. And Renewal is an instant heal, so pretty good defensive. Been in queue for 31 minutes, kind of a bummer. Let me look again at this guide here. Which way does it say to go? All the way south and then like follow the zone. Okay. Not seeing very much anything down here. I wonder if it's picked through or if this guide is outdated that I'm looking at. Yeah, it's like nothing down here. Okay, so you're supposed to go like south of the Alliance Town and then over into here and then up and then basically do the loop that I did again. But this is very very dry all of a sudden. Alright, here's some fellweed, I guess. I wonder if I just try going to like one of those other places. I don't necessarily want to go to Blade's Edge, but maybe I try Sketis and see if I can kill any of those elites. Be worth a shot. And if I can even mine them, I don't know. Or herb them, rather. Must be flagged for PvP. I don't want to be flagged for PvP. I have gear that is 10 levels outdated, and I can't get into an instance. What do we got here? Terracone. Okay, this is a good sign. Because I am fairly certain you needed like 25 or something to get Terracone in the past. They might have changed all this. So I remember farming a lot of Terracone out here, use it in flasks and things like that in Burning Crusade. That's when I really first started getting into like more serious raiding. Skunk. To all the squirrels I've loved before. Let's give them a love. Alright. And another good place was up here. Maybe that was only ore. I want to say there was the Mammoth Thistle up there as well. Everybody who's watching this is probably like, oh, this guy's an idiot. But I actually haven't seen it in 20 years at this point. I haven't played any of the classic Burning Crusades or anything like that. That being said, if something like Classic Plus does ever come out, I would be very intrigued. That's something I would probably like, gameplay-wise. But I will keep my collecting going on retail. Holy moly, the instance popped. Please accept. Come on, tank. You can do it. Yes, get me some gear. Mist of Pandaria. Why am I in Mist of Pandaria? I thought I picked not Mist of Pandaria. I thought I picked... No, this must be classic. Even though it's the Mist version of the instance.
I don't have a target.
Alright, this hunter pumps.
Class is now in session. Class dismissed. I can never die. This cannot be.
Alright, I'm getting silk, so it must be.
I don't have a target.
I do like no damage, just as wild.
I need to target something first.
Oh, it takes some real stones to challenge the mistress of illusion. Well, show me what you've got. Come, try your luck. Feeling a bit
This hunter's hitting so hard.
Death hurts.
My dear, it appears we have visitors.
Their deaths only serve to empower my summon. What's the matter?
Isn't it beautiful?
The weaving of flesh and bone and
Even when I'm like
soul.
full on AoE, I can't even come close to him.
My dear, you should embrace this gift.
I don't have a target.
Run, necromancer. Your life ends once I catch my breath.
Come, Voss. Your fate awaits you.
Well, this place should get me to 40, so that's good. Then I can do Molten Core and stuff like that. later. Okay.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
Did you forget, girl?
I am the Dark Master. I command the undead.
I won't let you. I live my life in the shadows.
Now turn your lovely rune blades on our guests and fetch me.
I can't fight.
I can feel her will breaking. Now, Lillian, it is time. What?
Die, necromancer!
Alright, I got a 186 neck. That is 40 item level upgrade. It's also got a socket in it. Not the best stats for me, but we'll take the upgrade.
To die alone, please.
I need a target.
If you haven't come to study, I'll use you. School is in session.
There we go, there's the level. And we got gloves. Almost 100 item level upgrade. Let's hand in these quests. Where do we have to go for that? Does it teleport out and back in type thing? Could be. When you teleport out and then back in like that, you end up back at the start of the dungeon usually. Okay. So where the heck do I go to hand this stuff in? Do I go back to the beginning? Well, anyway, I can open up this stuff. So I got these gloves as well, 197. Crit haste, they're both the same. And then I got the salvage goods, so I got 192 boots, so that's a big upgrade from 10. And here we go. Here's my friend Alexi to hand these quests in. Alright, so now we're done, we can leave here. And the most unfortunate part is we get back into, hopefully not another 30-minute queue. Alright, so back to what we were doing with herbalism. So there should be some random herbs around here. Here's one. Dreaming Glory. But are these the guys? If I see another one of them, then that's the mob, and 19,000 health is not something I don't... Well, maybe I can kill it, I don't know. I don't think that was them, though. It must have been. Here's another one. Alright, let's give it a shot and see if he whoops me. He very well might. Is he immune to fire or something? Or... I don't know why my Sunfire's not hitting me.
I need to target something
Okay, he's
first.
dead. 800 XP. And then you get not even close to as many herbs as I remember from killing him. Huh. I remember farming those too. There's no way that's all you got, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe that is all you got back in the day. And we thought that was good. It's like 2. It's like mining, it's like gathering 2 herbs, basically. Okay, well that's nothing, nothing impressive, unfortunately. But I want to say there were like 6 of them, and you can kind of just kill them on cooldown. You just walked around, killed them, and looted, and killed and looted. Alright, let's grab a couple more talent points here. So, Typhoon, that's a good knockback. And then over here in this tree, we're going to grab Umbral Embrace. So throw Typhoon on Q. Oh, I can't be on Q. Let's throw Typhoon on E. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna Typhoon from bear or cat form anyway, so. Alright, let's see if I can grab the herbs out here. Shadow Moon. Where are they all? I thought I remembered like a whole lot of herbs out here. Are they up here by these trees? Like a whole bunch of terracone and stuff? Here we go. Ah, Fell Lotus. Awesome. That's what was used to create flasks back in the day. I don't know that you even have to create flasks for anything at this point. You might have to get a couple level ups, I don't know. Here we go, Nightmare Vine, that's what I want. So what does that sell for? 28 for Nightmare Vine. Nope. And then there should be a bunch of herbs down here. I think. So the loop for Shadow Moon Valley kind of shows you going out through like the edges. It doesn't show you coming down here. I thought there was a lot of mana thistle out here. I'll just give it one loop real quick and see if I find anything. Can't get that. Looks like it's Dreaming Glory and not Mana Thistle. Oh, there's level 41. Or maybe I was right. We'll see. It's Mana Thistle. Spent a lot of time out here getting these drakes. Guess we'll They didn't make it easier. Okay, well, I'll head back over to the mainland. Doesn't seem like there's quite as many herbs as I thought there was. And I think we gotta go to Star-Lord here. So let me verify that. Yeah, Star-Lord. Let me go down that whole tree there. So you come like back over here, you check by like Doomwalker, and then you go up and around. What do we got here? Where is it? I don't see it. Nightmare Vine. Is it all the way down? No? Up? I must be blind. I don't know. On to the next. That's where Doomwalker spawns, right down here. When he's up. Surprised he's not, because I am phased. But he is not up right now. Here's some Nightmare Vine. Ooh, hello. Two elites spawn right on you. Rage Steel Shoulders. Forgot you're gonna have to form a lot of blacksmithing patterns out here. Wonder if you can buy any of those now, or if they're all bind on pickup still. What do we got here? No, I don't want to go to another expansion. So we're at 43. I think when I do get this to 75, I'm gonna go to wetlands and do the skinning real quick, and then when skinning is at max, I'm gonna go to molten core. I want to make sure that I can get the oh, this is a cool little area. I forgot about this. I want to make sure that I can get the core leather when I go in there. But I'm high enough level now that once I turn off Chromie time, I should be able to one-shot everything. I think. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, there used to always be one or two spawns down here. I don't know if it's just farmed or what. Like back in here. Around here somewhere. Like always. Here's one. Okay, need about 30 more. There's a bunch of rares that can spawn here too. I want to say they drop a stack of cloth, some gold, and a blue. And the blues can be worth a significant amount of gold, depending on which one. There's some more Nightmare Vine. This might have been slightly faster if I went up to Nether Storm, but we're here now, so. It's the Alliance town. Seriously? Can I get it? Yeah. All attacks too fast. Oops. So used to clicking mount again after I mine something that I'm doing it now when I'm herbing too. I don't need to. Fell mana potions, wind scales. Lots and lots of drops from mobs in this expansion. When we quest out here, we'll get most of them. But for right now, just grabbing some XP and some herbs, I guess. Debating if I'm gonna sell them or not. Is he pat far enough away? Nope. Man, these queues are brutal. I thought I was gonna get like 7 or 8 dungeons in tonight, no problem. But I guess not. Skinning. Not hide leather scraps. Fell lotus, there we go. Okay. 19 more levels, so kind of come back back through this camp, see if there's anything laying around. Not gonna kill that guy. What do we got here? Alright, 58. And that's actually 58 and not like... Oh, I do have to get to 80 because I have the +5 herbalism as my racial or whatever. So, looks like we got a little bit further to go. Got like 22 more to grab. Can I queue this also? No. Only makes me leave my queue. I've been in the queue long enough, I don't want to leave it at this point. But I'm getting very bored of flying around out here. Alright, there's 42. Sorry, I'm getting like 1,000 text messages right now, trying to read them while I play. Turricone's still yellow, that's good. Also getting like 1,000 XP per. It's kind of sick. That's like 30 herbs per level. $66. Alright, 14 to go. Do one more loop around, see if I see any rares. Nightmare Vine is still orange, that's excellent. Nightmare Vine was selling for what? 24? 28 gold? Got a lot of it. 600 gold worth of Nightmare Vine. what I should probably do, and I haven't, is I should probably go out, find a guide that I'm going to need for alchemy and inscription, see how many of each herb I'm going to need for that, and make sure that I collect that much, and then anything extra sell. Just for when I do like these herbalism streams like this. Oh, explore Shadowman Valley. Alright, I got an achievement I wasn't really planning on getting. There we go. Terracone is now green at 70. Nightmare Vine is still orange. Perfect. So 9 more levels to go. And hopefully we'll just find a whole bunch of Nightmare Vine and get there quickly. Now I will say the downside to skinning as opposed to herbalism or mining is that I don't believe, and I might be wrong, but I don't believe you get experience for skinning, which is kind of a bummer. But regardless, I'm going to need the leather or the gold or whatever, and I'm definitely going to need the core leather from Molten Core. So it's just something that has to be done. Okay, 6 more. I don't know why that mob was falling out of the sky, but he was. Where is this herb? Oh, there it is. Nope, not fast enough. No Doomwalker. No other herbs down there. We'll just wait for the pad here and grab the fellweed. No level, unfortunately, but kind of expected at this point. It is green after all. You can still get the Motes of Life and the Fel Lotus from it though, so it's still definitely worth picking. I haven't seen anything back this way. I thought there used to be some back here, but maybe not. Maybe I was thinking about the other side over here. Here's Nightmare Vine. Alright, there's the Outland, Professional Outland Master, but I'm not done because, like I showed earlier, even though I did get the achievement, I can go up to 80 because of my class. So we will get it up to 80 real quick, since it doesn't really take that long anyway. still orange, so should go very fast if I can just find 4 more Nightmare Vine. That looks like a golden Sansam, I don't know, like a little carrot. And even though I have fully explored the zone and got the achievement, I'm still getting exploration XP for different pieces apparently. What do we got over here? Terracone. Got it, but no level up. Go towards the entrance of the zone. I've skipped that the last couple laps, so grab the spellweed. Oh, whoops, I flew right past something because I was looking at that achievement. And it's a Nightmare Vine too. It's a good one. Alright, 3 more. Rich adamantite. Be nice if I was a miner right now. Here's the spawn I was talking about earlier. I've always seen this here. Guess it is Terracone, unfortunately, but I did get a scalp from it. So we just need 2 more Nightmare Vine or an assortment of anything else that might be up. And I guess, for real, one last check for rares. There's my instance, which is almost perfect timing. If this gets me to 80 right here, it will definitely be perfect timing. Oh my gosh, he sprinted. Alright, how about this? 80, enter. Perfect. That worked out. Alright. So where are we here? We are in Mordon. Okay, accept the quests. Level 11, maybe the paladin will carry. Sometimes there's like level 11 characters who are fully geared and have their XP stopped, and they can carry like big time. Doesn't seem that this paladin's one of those, or we probably would have already been at the first boss.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Ghost mushrooms in here.
I need a target. I need to get closer.
ghost mushroom. Usually that sells for a lot. Let's see. Yeah, 42 gold. I think it's used in a variety of things. Alright, there's level 43. Let's see what we need here for the spec. Crystals and a second point in Star-Lord. Sprint to catch up to everybody. Ursul's I want to put on Shift X, I think. Alright, there's another level. And quest complete. And I guess I can herb the boss, because, why not? Alright, let's leave the group here. I'll just grab this Nightmare Vine because I can, and then we're gonna hearth. Alright, so Burning Crusade officially done. Yeah, 200 or 100 item level upgrade on the staff over my heirloom, and unfortunately got a neck there. Upgrade, but it's a neck, and I'm looking for the transmogs out of those things. So let's
Don't be shy.
sell my junk, sell these greens. Sell the Fell Blossom, don't need that for anything. Can't sell the Fell Blossom, just destroy it.
You be careful, man.
Can I lighten that coin purse
Come in
for
here,
ya?
and I'm just gonna run a post scan with TSM. And we'll just post everything. I don't know why quantity is set to 5 or 2 for things. I want to sell everything. I guess I'll just go back through and just sell everything manually. I don't know why it would do that. Maximum amount already posted. How do I edit that? Alright, I'm just gonna go to WoW UI. Sell it this way. Dreaming Glory already sold, Fade Leap already sold 55 gold each. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of gold that I get from herbing. And since I don't have a character that can do alchemy or inscription yet, I will not worry about holding on to this stuff just for the minute. And I will go out and farm it when we need it.
Hey, that's it!
That just makes more sense to me. So, considering how much gold we need. Alright, 55 gold for small eggs. So, at this point, I am level 44. I'm going to turn off Chromie time.
Is this hello or goodbye? I keep losing track.
To the present. I just want to make sure, just do a little sanity check on myself here, that like when I go outside town and I see a mob and it's level 30, I just kind of one-shot it, and I definitely do. Okay. Cool. So we're going to wetlands. I don't know a better spot. I know it's probably closer to an alliance zone than anything else, but that's where we're going. Hopefully I can portal to Twilight Highlands, and as long as I can portal to Twilight Highlands, it is not a far fly. Hi Joel, Twilight Highlands. So it's like right here in wetlands, somewhere around there. You'll know it when you see it. There's just like tons of mobs auto spawning. I do have to hand this quest in too. I guess I could wait until I hit max level to hand it in, as long as I hand it in this week. All of my stuff is selling right now. Volatile Life, Mage Royal, Blindweed, Mode of Life. People are buying all those herbs I just put up. Out here in Twilight Highlands, there's Cataclysm herbs, so we'll farm those at some point. So now that I'm not in, what's it called anymore? I can see how much Twilight Jasmine sells for. $14 gold pop, alright. Now that I'm not in Chromie time anymore, I can't queue for any of the dungeons, really. King's Blood, Wild Steel Bloom. So down here along this road, right here, be yep, this is the spot. These guys will just infinitely spawn here and fight each other and just come in and start AoEing. Just blast them all down and skin and get your wool and everything else.
I need to target something first.
Medium leather.
I need a target. I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
technically I can just blast them all before they even get into combat with these whelp stealers. And I have a chance of getting the tiny crimson whelpling. It's 1 out of, what is that, 10,000? So, not a good chance, but maybe we'll get it while we're here.
I can't loot that.
And then every once in a
That
while,
would be
we'll just
stealing. I can't loot that.
keep skinning everything that's dead before it despawns.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target. It's too far away. That would be stealing. I need to target.
So as you can see, this doesn't take too long. I've already killed 100 mobs since I've been out here. I can tell by the tracker for their crimson whelpling. Bottom right corner, when I mouse over a mob.
I need to get closer.
And this will get me all the way up to 300.
I can't loot that.
Okay, I'll just start skinning again. And this is basically my process here, just loot a bunch, skin a bunch, loot a bunch, skin a bunch.
That
For
would be
anything medium
stealing.
leather or light leather, this is where you come. You can farm a lot of it in a short amount of time,
I'm out of range.
more than enough for leatherworking. See, I already have 29 to 35 light leather.
I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Alright, I'll just skin all these now. Up to 144 mobs
I
killed.
can't loot that.
Pretty much every mob here giving me a skill up. So We should hit 300 in no time.
I need to get closer. That would be steel. I can't loot that.
Looks like medium leather selling for 25 gold apiece too. So this is a pretty good farm for gold on top of it.
I need a target.
Not to mention their, well, I guess their dragon can, but I'm getting like the humanoid drops from them with the leather and the gold, or the cloth and the gold.
I need to target something first.
Unfortunately, the prices aren't very high on the linen or the wool cloth that I'm getting. And there are definitely better places to farm both of those things. Alright, let's skin them up again. Probably need about 40 more after this. And skinning would then be at max. Hopefully I don't need any type of skinning assist, like a fingal skinner or anything like that to... I don't even know if that exists anymore. Wow, Mana Thistle sold for 79 gold. Excuse me? Holy moly, that's a lot of gold. For something that's so easy to farm like Mana Thistle, what? Go back out there. Apparently I'm getting hit with Dragon Breath. That's annoying, so I'm just gonna kill everything again. Okay.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Let's just group a bunch up again. I need 35 more. So we'll just kill for a few minutes, then we'll loot and we'll skin. Well, I didn't mean to loot there, but since I did, I have to skin now, I think. I don't know how it works 100%, but I'm pretty sure that if you don't loot the mobs, I think it's a 5-minute timer, and if you do loot the mobs, I think they kind of disappear pretty quick afterwards, so... looks like they're green now, these mobs. Interesting. I thought I'd get all the way to 300 easily here. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep skinning. I'm still getting skill ups, so as long as I'm still getting skill ups, I'm staying here.
I'm out of range. I need to
275.
target something first. Alright, let's loot.
228 out of 10,000 for the Crimson Wubling.
That would be stealing.
Yeah, I'm not getting a skill up for each one anymore. Kinda sucks, but a lot of gold for all this medium leather, so 72 medium leather at this point. Sells for 25 gold a piece.
I need to get closer.
What is that? That's a decent amount of gold there. I guess 100 would be 2.5k. So just shy of that.
I can't loot
That I
them.
made in what, like 15 minutes? Hasn't been out here very long. Let's kill some more. This should probably get me to 300 here. Alright, let's just loot and kill, or loot and skin and see what I get. $294 wants to be tough, huh? Not gonna give me the next skill up?
I can't reach that.
Alright, there's 295. Still green, so hopefully don't need to kill too many more. 96. And you could have done this all the way from level 1. The reason I waited to my mid-40s to do this was so that I'd one-shot everything. You could literally just come out here and grind to level 1, I guess, if you wanted to. Or I think you could kind of watch these guys fight, and when the Dragon Ball killed them, I think you can just loot or skin the dragons then. You wouldn't get any XP credit, and you wouldn't get any credit for the Tiny Crimson Wubling. I've killed 280 mobs. Alright, there is classic skinning to 300. Skinning. Okay. So we're done. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna go south towards Molten Core. Bunch of greens I didn't have. Transmogs and stuff, so that's good. Bruiseweed just sold, 13 gold a piece. I don't remember how many I put up there. I don't think there was too much bruiseweed, but we'll take that. Where is Molten Core? Is that Black Rock Mountain straight ahead? Seems too small. Where am I? Black Rock Mountain's right there. There it is. So while we didn't get a lot of progress towards all the things tonight, I did get a lot of progress towards 1, gold making, 2, leveling this character, although I could have probably been 70 if I would have just queued things. Normal, like, time walking stuff, but I made a lot of progress towards being able to farm everything that I need going forward. Now that I can just come out and grab Fire Bloom and grab Sungrass and grab all the different herbs that I need whenever I need them. And the same goes with leather. Being able to get core leather is going to be huge. I think you need a lot of core leather, if I'm remembering correctly. And now I do have a second character that I can clear the vanilla, the classic instances with, and that will speed up my progress significantly. It will, in fact, double it. So
The dark times will pass.
tell him to transport us into the core. Hop in Moon Queen form, and I should one-shot all this stuff. And I do. So we'll just kind of hop through, kill everything as we go. Later on, when I do get, and I will farm a speed set, I'll probably go feral for this, and then I will be able to
I'm out of range.
kind of just be able to come through and swipe everything. Alright, so this is skinnable, and there is your core leather, which sells for a gold. Alright, so I guess I don't really need to worry about farming core leather since it is that cheap. Holy moly. Well, I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but either way, I still need tons and tons and tons of transmogs in here. We're only at 20%. I need both my legendaries, faction, rugged leather is good too. I don't even know where I go to farm rugged leather at this point, but I'm sure that there's a heavy, thick, and rugged leather farm somewhere
Too far away.
that I will look into when I need to farm those things. I wonder if I can just swipe everything. Which we're good. Just go to bear form and swipe everything. Which means I can probably swipe everything in cat form, and then be able to sprint between bosses. Alright, so cat swipe doesn't instantly kill the bosses. Alright, got priest pants. Skin Magmadar, get some core leather. And then continue sprinting. And stampeding. And moving as quick as I can. But yeah, when I hit 80, the first thing I'm going to, or maybe it's 70 and you stop XP, so I'm gonna, when I get closer to 70, I'm gonna look into the speed set. What's going on here? And what you have to do to obtain a speed set, and what where it's optimal right now. Alright, Cenarian Bracers. Actually an upgrade. Not really. Less int. Main stat's always king. Giant Stalker Boots. Another pair of Cenarian Bracers. Now, if Cenarian Belt would drop, we could talk. Thick leather, Kilgar here. Alright, we got a lot of cool stuff there. Alright, let's go back. So we got the Giant Stalker Helm, which is the Hunter Helmet. We got the recipe for Major Rejuve Potion, which I think is BOE. So I will send that to my warband. Then we got a Blood of the Mountain and Arcanist Bindings. I got some more core leather. Oh, I have another point here. Let's see. Where am I going with this point? Wild Charge. Fly to a nearby ally's position. What do I want to put that on? I guess 5 is fine. Bounce backwards away from your enemies. Okay. Okay. So what did we get there? Salamander Scale Pants and Cenarian Gloves. Do I need Cenarian Gloves? 197. Nope, I do not. Unfortunately, most of these transmogs I have at this point. Gehennis, Gar, Geddon, Shazra. Alright, drop me a Sulfur Ingot, please. Cenarian Chest. No Sulfur Ingot. Cenarian Bracers. Third pair. Cenarian Bracers. I think it is. Okay. Still nothing great. That being said, I don't know what I would want that I would be considering great at this point, but would have liked it if I got more items towards my Hand of Rag. Although, I guess with all the herbing and skinning I did, I can just sell everything and just buy one. And maybe that's just what I'll do. I'll find whichever server is the cheapest on and go grab it there. The Sulfron Hammer. Pass it through my warband, and then alright, Pauldrons of Might. X2. So heavy leather is 40 gold a pop, thick leather is 20 gold a pop, and rugged is 9, which means that heavy leather is the pain to farm. I wonder where you get that. Because 40 gold a piece, I could farm me some heavy leather and make lots and lots of gold. Alright, so here's Domo. Still missing 4 items from him.
Reckless mortals, none may challenge the sons of the living flame.
What are we doing here, Domo? Alright, there we go.
Possible. Stay your attack, mortals. I submit. I submit. Rashly, come to wrest the secrets of the living flame. You will soon regret the recklessness of your quest. I go now to summon the Lord whose house this is. Should you seek an audience with him, your paltry lives will surely be forfeit.
2 of the items there we're looking for. Thought I had skinning. Okay. We'll just head back. Lawbreaker belt. Sometimes those swords like that are worth a lot of gold. Looks like that one's about 90 gold, so not too great. No more blood on the mountain, unfortunately. Grab the last of the core leather there. I can't believe core leather is only a gold piece. I mean, I guess it's very easy to farm, but you can only get so much. Or I guess you can get infinite core leather now, huh? Because the trash respawns in here even after the bosses are dead. I forgot about that. Alright, so core leather is very easy to farm. Okay, here we are. I guess I can't charge to anything. Hello? What's going on here? I'm gonna die? No, I'm not gonna die. Whew. Alright, and these are the 12 items I guess I need off Rag.
Behold, Ragnaros, the Fire Lord. He who was ancient when this world was young. Bow before him, mortals. Bow before your soon. too soon, Executus. What is the meaning of this intrusion? These mortal infidels, my lord. They have invaded your sanctum and seek to steal your secrets. You allowed these insects to run rampant through the hallowed core. Now you lead them to my very lair. You have failed me, Executus. Justice shall be met indeed. Now for you, insects. Boldly usurp the power of Ragnaros. Now you shall see.
And there's Molten Core completed. We got Perdition's Blade. A couple BOEs I don't have already. Trinkets. Rings. I mean, I guess the ring is an upgrade at this point. Over my 64 item level ring. Judgment legs. Alright, and we can hop out of here and go back to Orgrimmar. We'll sell all this stuff. I'll price check this recipe, but realistically it's just going to end up in my warband, assuming I can put it there. Vendor junk first.
Zug zug.
Yes, zug zug, indeed. Okay, let's check the rest of this stuff.
Have I got a deal for you?
800 gold, yeah, we're gonna hold on to that recipe. 800 gold for the torch and 25 gold for the armor. We're gonna hang on to all that stuff. Actually, let's just vendor
Got
while
the
I'm here.
best deals
Or
anywhere.
let's sell while I'm here. Elemental earth, heavy leather, 33 gold. Blood of the mountain, 1,000 gold. Core leather is less than a gold apiece. Sad. $20 for a Mossy Gate. I don't know why. Alright, so all that stuff is up there to sell. I'm gonna toss this major rejuve potion in my warband bank.
What's shaking?
I don't know that I have any alchemy things. Put it up here by my shadow protection potion. I'm gonna vendor both of those, and I'm going to deposit 8,000 gold. So
Go
brings me up to 10k. It's pretty good for the little bit of farming I did today, which really wasn't anything significant.
Ye got the
Alright,
good stuff.
sell both of those and get both of those
Bye bye
transmogs.
now.
And let's update all the things and see where that puts me. Alright, so we are 103 things away from 3%. I'm gonna go to Pandaria and hand in this quest. Shrouded Journey Through Time. Just so I don't forget to do it before the end of the week. It's a hike to, what the heck? Like auto-teleported me back onto the boat there. do a quick loop around here to see if any of these Warbringers are up. Got a rare right here. We will kill him for sure. A worthy opponent. Got some epic legs. 174 item level. Male though, unfortunate. And a small bag of goods. The Zandalari War Scout is also up. Where is it? Let's get him. $8,000 reputation with the Golden Lotus. Holy moly, that's a lot. It used to be 1,000, wasn't it? Alright, we'll send that to the Warband. And the Warbringer's up too. Oh my gosh. What is going on in the server? The server must be so dead. Let's get the Storm. Okay. Calaxy, Golden Lotus, and Shadowpan. I'm getting a boatload of rep. Awesome. Gold, ore, herbs. How much is the ore sell for? 16 gold apiece for Ghost Iron ore? Oh man, it's so easy to farm too. How much is green leaf tea? 9. I can't believe all those rares and everything were up. It makes me want to just go check all of the spawn locations. My coal just sold on the auction house. What? This is so much rep. Calaxy, 1,000, 6,000 with Shadowpan. I mean, I guess it just makes the most sense to give it to my Paladin, right? Have my Paladin get all the reputations. Eventually they'll all share anyway, even though they don't currently. But it doesn't make any sense to have a Druid with mining and skinning get them, because I don't have a real profession, or skinning and herbalism. I don't have a profession that would be used to purchase recipes or anything. This guy up? Essence of Earth sold for 7 gold. Yes, we know all about fatigue. Alright, we are at the Time Lost Isle, whatever it's called here. Might as well kill the world boss and then go hand my quest in. Rain poppies all around. Okay, where's world boss? Alright, I guess I'll just hop out and go ahead and do the quest and then come back down when one spawns. I didn't think they took that long, but they kind of like insta-spawned.
In In the face of great fear,
There we go.
the Black Ox taught me fortitude. Through terror and darkness, it persevered. The fear was vanquished. Can you stand on the tallest peak, winds and sleet buffeting your skin, until the trees wither and the mountains fall into the sea? We shall see. Though you will be surrounded by foes greater.
So the timely goodie bag gave me a 230 ring.
Shall allow you to endure.
And the Celestial Treasure Box gave me some gold and a 158 strength ring that I'm definitely not going to use. Alright,
the trial of fortitude and learned of the path of the Black Ox. May it bless.
okay, let me check my guide here. Alright, looks like we pick up Soul of the Forest. Oh, we also pick up Astral Smolder. Okay. We'll do that for now. All of my stuff is selling, it's just fantastic. I'm gonna just do a quick, do I bother? It looks like there's a lot of people here, but there were not a lot of people out in Jade Forest. Greenleaf tea was only 9 gold apiece.
The eternal fire will never be extinguished.
Okay, and we can just fly again as soon as we get away from the Time Lost Isle. And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to just fly around into the other zones where the Warbringer spawns and see if he's up. Check the other rares real quick. It's kind of blown my mind that I found all 3 of these rares up in one attempt, and that like just no one was there. Check this water poppy. Where is it? Rain poppy. We're down here. 10 gold for those. Okay, so nothing too crazy for that either. We'll see if this rare's up, and then we'll just go this way and then work our way down to the next zone. Obviously we will come through and do herbalism here at some point. Look, this guy's up too. This is unbelievable, all these rares. Okay. We're just gonna keep checking for rares. If I have an empty map, I might as well, right? Okay, I don't see this one here. It's usually a rare that spawns in here on the road somewhere. So maybe I don't have all of them up. And then this one, this next one, is usually a stealth mob up here, I think. So your rare scanner doesn't necessarily pick them up. So a lot of people don't usually farm this one. I guess he's not here. Alright. We'll check Aethys, and then I'll go into the next zone. That's 4 in one zone, though. I was shocked that many were up in the whole zone, even if no one else were here. Alright, no Aethys. Alright, let's just go to check Karasarang over there, down here. So I don't think in Valley of the Four Winds, I don't think there's a spawn for Gendarme. Oh, so there's one that spawns in here. Nothing? Nothing. What is this down here? Some sort of building instructions? Boat building instructions. Okay. What does that sell for? 10 gold. Alright, take that. Alright, here... Where is it? It's like down off one of these islands. It can spawn, I think. The Warbringer? Is it here? In the middle? I don't remember. It's one of these islands though, you can spawn down there. Alright, we got another rare. And there's a War Scout. Another 1000 rep. This is a 169 leather helm. It's a straight upgrade. Okay. Alright, we'll see if the scale is down here. I think it's a big turtle. Yeah, he is. No, it's not a turtle. He's one of these weird guys. Crest of the Red Crane. Another 169 helm. Haste Mastery. Okay, I think there's another one. Spawns right around here somewhere. Yup, here he is. The amount of rares here is insane. I've never seen this before. Alright. Another small bag of goods, some gold. A BOE epic. Yeah, we'll see what that goes for. And then I want to say it's right here that the Warbringer spawns, but it looks like someone probably killed him, because I think he spawns with this Terrawing. So I'll head up this way and see if there's any up here, and we'll go to the Dread Wastes and we'll check the locations there. He spawns down here in the Dread Wastes. Another rare is up. This is insane. Okay. Unless they like changed these rare spawns. The amount of luck I have is outrageous. Or I'm just on a completely dead server. I guess both of which are possibilities. Or maybe because everybody played Mop Remix, no one's out here anymore. Also, I guess a possibility. This fares up as well. Another BOE epic. Okay. We'll check if this guy in the pond is up. He drops a toy, I think. He is. Hollow Reed. I remember farming this for a bit. Not today. Got the plate chest though. Got another rare here. What is this? War Scout? Got more supplies. And got a Signet of the Golden Lotus, another one. We're gonna be exalted with them before we know it. Ik is up, so we'll hop into this cave and grab him. Another small bag of supplies. Getting a lot of herbs and ore and all sorts of different things. 187 gold apiece. Hello. Okay, we'll check the War Scout location. Not the War Scout, the Warbringer. Unfortunately, doesn't look like he's up. But if everything else is up, I will not complain. Come out over here, see if we get the rare in the middle, and he is up. Let's kill him. Amber starched robes. Cloth. And we'll go back up towards the Heart of Fear and check the rares around there. Shaw-touched herbs. Again, not really worried about herbs at this point. Another War Scout, and Garlock. Okay, let's grab the War Scout first, because he gives rep items. And Garlock gives what? An Eternal Warrior Sigil. And I got it. It's a toy. Cool. Got that on the first attempt. That's always super nice. Because sometimes those take quite a while to get. Alright, even though it says 1 out of 7, finding these guys spawning, especially like this, is not a thing that happens frequently. Or it never used to be. So this guy drops another toy. Didn't get that, but we got a mail chest and Golden Lotus, 5 gold, Windwool cloth, 75 silver apiece. Okay, well, that's fine. Every single rare is up. This is so crazy. Can we find more like that for defeating one of each of Pandaria champion? Okay. Well, I guess we did that. 196 item level, so that's a chest upgrade for sure. I only didn't look for Troll the Blade in this zone, but we're already right next to Town Long, so I'm just going to come up here. The Warbringer is in this bottom corner here, and usually there's a War Scout hanging around here somewhere. Pathing around. Don't see a War Scout. I'll go check if the Warbringer's up. There's my War Scout. Shadow Pan rep item. No Warbringer. Someone's here camping for it. So I must have gotten insanely lucky in that first zone, getting the Warbringer there. Maybe just no one was camping it for some reason. They drop mounts, they drop rep items, they drop all sorts of good stuff. Is this rare up? Relax is up. Small bag of goodies, some ghost iron ore, some more leather. Check on the bull. Is up. Is there anything up here? I mean, there's rares everywhere, right? So might as well just keep kind of going around. On the bull up. He is. Where is he? Over here. Big arms. We got a one-hand mace, 174, and a BOE leather helm. All right. What do I have to do here? I don't know. Whatever. I'm out of here. I'm just gonna come down and check Yowler and these other two, because at this point I'm almost sure that they're up. Yowler is up. And we got another neck piece. All these neck pieces are going to sell for like 10 or so gold, so it's not a terrible thing. Keep heading south here and look for the Amber Encased Moth, Echelon, and the Sharpener. There's the Amber Encased Moth. It's a treasure of the zone. It doesn't look like Echelon is up. Let's check the Sharpener down here. He is up. Another amulet and another goodie bag of good stuff. We'll hop into Kunlai real fast and see what we have here. And this is kind of the point where if you did dragon flying, it would probably be beneficial. Wow, that moth sells for 100 gold. What? So where's our first one here? We'll just kind of head this way towards, and there's our first one. Another rare up. Some more ore. What do I need here? Terracotta head. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't look like this rare is up. There's the War Scout. Another Shadow Pen insignia. Come on, give me another Warbringer. Do it. Warbringer. He's up. Unbelievable. Give me the mount. No mount. 3 reputation items. Some more ore. Okay, looks like this guy drops a unique item as well. So we can get it this time. Got some bracers. And it looks like that is it for the rares here. Alright, let's hearth. This was extremely lucrative. Didn't think that it would be anything like this coming out to Pandaria. Crazy, actually.
Yo.
So we're gonna go to our warband, and we are going to put these 4 reputation items in here.
Have a good one. I know I'll buy you when I
See what they sell for. 55,000 gold. 30,000 gold? 1,000 gold, we'll learn that, and 250 gold. Yeah, we'll learn both of those. Awesome. If that sells for that 30,000 gold, that would be so sick. The reason I'm undercutting by so much is I'm hoping that people want to just flip my items. I really just want to get rid of them at this point. And if someone's willing to take the chance to flip it, and I can sell it quickly, I'm all about that. Alright, so there's the 2 more transmogs for the epic pieces.
the Horde.
For a little over 1,000 gold again. And we are 2.96% of the way through. All the things. I didn't think I was going to get this far tonight. I'll go try one more thing before I call the stream. I'm going to go see if we have Tolbrad. I'm going the wrong way. I always forget which portals are where. Tolbrad portal is up this way. If we don't have Tolbrad, I might check Archivon. Does Horde have Tolbrad? Horde is attacking. I don't really want to attack Tolbrad. I kind of just want to go. Oh, that's not the right zone. put up any of these auctions either. I don't see anything being controlled right now. Discover Delbrad. Oh, it's all alliance controlled. Well, it doesn't look like we're winning this, so I guess I could just hang out for the minute to get the honor. This is another good spot to get Whiproot too, in this field here. I don't think I can go in when Horde don't have this, so I'll check in 47 seconds. It's too bad I can't like glitch through the door. I don't think herbs or ores spawn during the battle. Okay, the Alliance won. I got 22 honor for standing here. Go me. Whiptail. Oh, you kicked me out. Alright, I guess if it's Alliance controlled, we can't go in there? I don't know. Either way, I'm just gonna hop back to Orgrimmar and put up all this stuff for auction that I did not put up. What sold? Bunch of stuff sold. Alright, so we're at 1,300 gold. Yeah, look at that. And now we are at 5,100 gold, so we made 3,700 gold there. Making a lot of gold just going around gathering. It's really, really easy gold.
I ain't got it, you don't want it.
Okay. 73 gold for that ore is insane. Hopefully it sells. That rain poppy instantly sold. 14 gold for ore. Harmonies. And alright. So I'm just gonna throw another 5,000 gold into my warband. Bring us up to 15,000.
Keep it real.
I'll end up spending hundreds of thousands of gold on things, but for right now we're just going to try to accumulate as much as we can. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm going to call the stream here. Tomorrow I'm going to come back and probably play the Paladin through the rest of the vanilla raids that I didn't do, AQ 2040 and Annexia. I guess I have to do those on the Druid now as well as Blackwing Lair. So maybe I'll just do raids tomorrow morning on those three, or on those two characters, just to knock that out for the week. I do want to get this Druid into Dead Mines. So I might have to Death Fly into that. to then be able to 100% dead mines, I have to do the Horde quests, and then collect a whole bunch more items that are in there. So I might as well just do it on the Druid, since I have to do the Horde quests there anyway. But yeah, thanks everybody who's been tuning into the series. Tomorrow we hit 3%, and we continue to push onward.